often does this happen? You send people a message online and they don't respond. You try to call them and they don't pick, at least not when you expect it. How do we break through that barrier and get to talking business? Hello guys, you're welcome to the Princess Amarachi show. And in today's episode, we'll be talking about 3 chat habits that drive people away from you that you need to stop. You know, when it comes to online business communication, we are trying to establish that kind of physical communication that we used to have with people. But sometimes there are certain things we do that make it very difficult for us to get into the real business discussions and talk that we are supposed to have even when we're online. In today's episode, I'll be showing us 3 things that I think we do that makes it very difficult for us to establish a communication with people while we are chatting with them online or while we are trying to call them still online. And one of them is that we don't introduce ourselves when we meet people for the first time. You know what happens when you get someone's number and you're trying to tell the person this is who I am, when you're trying to establish a communication with people, I get this kind of messages that just says hi or hello. I mean, hi, hello, for what? Why don't you just start and say who you are, what you want, and just let the person know why you are there in the first place. Imagine it is like this. People's attention span is very short, especially online. So when you send me a hi message, I'm wondering who is this? How did he get my number? You know, by the time I'm wondering, another message comes in and I just switch over to that message. But just imagine you say, hi, my name is Princess Amarachi. I got your number from that event we attended, remember me? And I'm trying to chat to you because of the business discussion we had the other time. Now that gives me a point of start for our communication, and I know what to respond, I know where to start from. But if you keep dropping hi, the person might just think you're just one random person that is just looking for who to talk with. So when next you're trying to establish a communication with someone online, especially for business purposes, just start from the beginning, introduce yourself, and let me give you a quick tip: make it brief. Now, the second point that I find very much annoying, but we really don't know that this is annoying, is that we don't make requests before engaging in video or voice calls. So I would like to put it this way, that you make requests before engaging in video or voice calls. This is especially necessary for formal calls. When I mean formal calls, that is someone you really don't know, you don't have a close relationship with, or someone you just met for the first time, you've not even established a communication with, or you might have established a communication with, but you've not really engaged that much with the person. And then out of the blue moon, you just bombarded the person with video calls or voice calls. You know, people are online, but they're doing a lot of things online. So I can imagine myself trying to discuss with somebody on WhatsApp and I'm just getting a random video call without somebody notifying me that it's going to call at this time. And then I'm like, wait, who on earth is this? It might not be a big deal for you, but it is a big deal for some people. And if you are trying to meet someone for the first time, or if someone is just an acquaintance, it's good that you try to give them a heads up. I even noticed that even people that are closer to you most times give you a heads up more than some people who just call from nowhere. So if you want to have a video call requires the person's full attention, full presence, you know, so you need to give a heads up. Please, can I have a video call with you? You know, and then the person will be like, oh yes, or you can call me at this time. Same thing with voice calls. So if you want to get that desired response, that desired attention with people online, whether it's for a business communication or an informal communication, just try to give them a heads up. Because having a video call without any notification is like barging into someone's house without informing them. What do you expect them to do? Tell you to go away or allow you and still be uninterested? So think about it. Which is better, inform them or not? Now, the third thing that I also want you to know is that it's necessary for us to call during official hours unless otherwise stated. This is dicey because now most businesses will tell you they are online 24/7, you know, but unless someone tells you that you can call them at any time, or unless someone has told you, okay, you can call me at this particular time, just call during official hours to make your request or to say what you want to say, or just chat to the person during official hours to let the person know what you want them to know. You get it? You know why? Because some people try to stay offline or take off their phone when they are back home, or some people don't really like to get that early morning calls. So imagine calling someone as early as 5, 6, 7 a.m. They might be doing other things that don't require them to be with their phone. Or imagine calling someone around 8, 9, 10 p.m. They might be having a family time and they don't want to interact with their phones. And you're like, I've been calling this person for over ages and the person is not picking. Hey, when did you call? Did you call at a perfect time? Now, this might be different cases for different people. Some people might even want you to call them late at night because that's when they have time to communicate. But if they have not made that known to you, call them during official hours. Daytime is okay. So let them tell you, okay, please call me in the night or call me early in the morning. That way you're on a safe side. So don't be that intrusive by calling during unofficial hour. It's very annoying for me. I don't know about you. So these are the 3 things that you need to take cognizance of when you're having a communication with someone, especially someone you're not that close to. Do you have other pet peeves? I call them pet peeves because they are annoying things we do online. Do you have other pet peeves that you think people do online or you are guilty of? I was guilty of number 1. I don't know which one you're guilty of. So I want to know your responses in the comments. Tell me other things you think people need to address online and the one that you're actually guilty of. I'll be waiting for you. But if you've not subscribed, this is the perfect time. I'm sure you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to be intentional about your everyday growth. Until then, take care. Bye.